first, that make it exclusive. It's for members only, you're probably not included. First watch finest, I only hang with shooters. If I pop out with this cannon, then we gon' make a movie. Yeah. I come through with gang on them and bang on them. Hanging out the window and put that flame on them. Anybody get these bullets ain't got names on them. Would you like to subscribe, then hit the play button? Yeah.
Following anything, it is wrong. Because fools follow. Can we get that straight first? Around here, around me, you have to be a thinker. You have to be able to unlock your mind and say, does this make sense? If you cannot say those things, then you cannot be a part of the free world. Everything that you know is completely wrong. The design that we face every day is wrong. And it's designed to be wrong to make the world in chaos. The key to the world working on a proper balance, the females have to listen. The reason why they don't listen at this point of their lives, the food blocks the mind. I know a girl that's eating chicken. A girl cannot lie to me and tell me that she's eating that shit because her decision making will clear up. Now, every girl that I've unlocked and sent them on a vegan journey, their thinking has cleared up. Their skin has cleared up. They are remaining youthful. Why is that happening? When you follow something, y'all all look worse and you can't tell that you look worse. You can't even tell. See, imagine yourself taking away every bad thought. When you eating these animals, the animals have thoughts. Just like if you have a bitch ass pet, a pet knows when it's getting treated good and when it's getting treated bad. That means the pet motherfucker can think, right? Okay, when you eat him, you take his thoughts. You take confusion, the feeling of confusion that goes inside the mind of an animal before it's killed. Because it feels like, why should I be killed? It's confused, it's angry. Then you go get you that peace and then you become that. And then you wonder why nothing in your life is sticking because what the fuck did you put in your body? If I put diesel gas in a Porsche, the car is done, man. It's done. It doesn't belong there. Nobody over here, y'all, we're going to be only free thinkers. If you are not a free thinker, please leave. Because we're not talking to you. You will not understand nothing here because you're taught to follow a system that does not work. Everything that you're taught to do does not work. Everything that you're taught to do keeps you in bondage and sadness. What have you been taught that makes you rich? What have you been taught that makes you powerful? What have you been taught? The only thought that we get from that is selling dope. But that is a bondage move. Because once we start selling dope, here's the problem. It's hard to stop selling dope. Because the money coming fast. It's hard to stop selling dope. Before you know it, you hot as a firecracker and don't even know it. And them feds will let you hustle another 2 years before they come get you. A free thinker is going to go into any situation and say, I'm going to sell dope, but I'm going to cut this off here. That's a thinker. He hustled and became a thinker. Dope boys get trapped into selling dope because they're not thinkers. They're following something. They're following. If you unlock your mind, you can do anything. But the first thing for y'all to understand, to change who you are, you got to remove that shit out your body first. The reason why I'm telling y'all this is because I've been on both sides. I know a girl that still eats fish is going to bump heads with me. It's no way because my thinking is too clear and hers is going to be jaded. It's going to be jaded because she still got a motherfucker's blood running through it. A fish that's getting snatched up out the water for a nigga sandwich. That fish had a whole life, probably had a gal and a family, and he's going to go find food for his people, and he don't never go back home. So imagine what that fish thinks when he's laying in a bucket full of other fish and they suffocate. And then you come home and cut right into him and put that in your mind. And then you wake up angry. The key is the food. I challenge everybody here. Take meat and cheese and no. You can keep your bitch ass cheese. It's just a test. 30 days, eliminate all meat. The first week is going to be hard. It's like getting off heroin because you're going through withdrawals. The next 3, you're going to see. You're going to start seeing things faster than what you ever seen it. You're going to be agitated by things that you've never been agitated by before because you're sitting there like, damn, I was dumb enough to follow this. When a girl can open her mind and listen, those are the ones that win. There is no human on this planet that does not listen and don't be successful. There's none. A female will come into your life and won't listen. Listening affects because, and y'all think, now most of the time when I say that in a joking manner, that y'all can't listen and shit like that, right? You're not even designed to listen. Your ears and your brain are disconnected and you don't know it. Some of y'all hoes will take that as disrespect. You'll take that as disrespect. And I just told you the answer. You're not wired to calculate and think. You're wired to aid. But you're wired to compete. See, one thing about the female species is it's wired to compete. They hate bitches more than they love their men. Girls come into a club and they hate each other off the jump. They're wired to compete. So when we say, hey, you probably want to listen, the fact that you are so competitive, you don't want to listen to your man. And he's wired to do that. He's telling you a faster way, a safer way, but you're so competitive, you want to beat the strong man. You want to beat the strong, powerful man. You don't want to be an aid to him. You want to beat him. Okay, now guess what? Here's the thing. Once you beat him, once you beat that powerful man, then what? Because he's still powerful. He's still powerful. He just had a weakness for you. Now what happens then? Somebody else is going to take him. The fact that a lot of it starts with them, like fellas, I'm telling y'all, if you get your girl to stop eating that bullshit for 30 days, you will have peace with her. Guaranteed. I'm telling y'all, I'm not telling y'all some shit. Look, I'm not a gymnast. I can't tell you motherfuckers what it's like to flip with chalk on your hands and get a score. But I can tell you what it's like being on both sides of that fence. If you get her to take this out of her body, you're going to see a different person. Yes, you will. You will see a totally different human being out there, lady. One that, but it's impossible to get them to lock on because they don't want to. They naturally want to fight. Like today, shout out to Coco. Today, a girl, now listen to this. A girl today made a post and said, when a man fucks me, he fucks me good, I think about it all day. I quoted it and said, it's crazy because we're not wired nothing like y'all. When we nut, our feelings change. Coco comes and she said, you know, it's something that I think this tasteful that I think this way. This is the reason why she stays in her lane. But we didn't stay in your lane because I'm talking to somebody else. And that's not wrong. But a girl would take that as offense. You didn't. That's not wrong. But you're wired to compete. Fight, fight, fight. That's not wrong. I am a man. I hold a dick. Every man will tell you when we bust a nut, we automatically, our feelings change. That is not a lie. Fellas, if that's a lie, fellas, if I'm telling the truth, light up. When we bust a nut, our feelings do change. You cannot tell none of us that because we all bust a nut. You don't bust a nut. So if you don't bust a nut, you can't tell us what it is. Tell me where's the wrong. There is no wrong. But your process to fight it. That's the answer. The reason why we take advantage of most females is because we can lie to you. You believe The brain of a female and the ears are separated. Once we all know this as men, once we tell y'all exactly what you want to hear, you're done. Every man knows that. Why do you think we know that? We only know that because we know y'all gravitate to the lies. You don't gravitate to anything that's the truth. When a man says to you exactly what you want to hear, regardless of it's a lie or not, you listen. Regardless if it's a lie or not, you listen. Like you take your ears and you listen to a lie. Because the lie made you feel a way. That's why y'all can never be in front of us. Because the lie made you feel a way and it reacted. Any nigga, a man, period, any color, a man, when you say something to a man and it sounds too good, we're investigating it. What you mean by that, bro? Oh yeah, that's what it is? We're gonna check before we bust a move. Y'all just bust a move. That's why you can't be in the front. You can't be in the front because you're not a leader. You're not designed to be a leader because whatever you feel like you're going to do, whatever men feel like we don't always get to do. We don't like dealing with baby mamas that's causing us a problem. We would rather walk away from y'all, but we have to take that bullet because it's the logical thing to do. It's like, I know this bitch means nothing. Let me go and play this game because I only got a short amount of time. We outthink y'all. A nigga will be a good baby daddy to you all the way to that kid is 17 and a half because he don't got to pay for him no more.